Namaste. Hello. Welcome to Kathashtkam Global Storytelling Conference presented by Enlit Kids, Pune. I am Deepa Ahuja Ramani joining you all today from Bangalore. Today I am going to narrate a beautiful story. We are different. This story has been written by award-winning author Ramendra Kumar. He is also a motivational speaker, storyteller, and a cancer warrior with 49 books to his name. And this is one of his bestsellers, and this has been translated into 17 different languages. I'm going to narrate the story in Kamishibai style. And before we start our story, a few words about Kamishibai. Kamishibai is made up of two words. Kami, which means paper, and Shibai means drama or theatre. So in this art form, we narrate stories using picture cards or paper drama. And generally, the storyteller's face is not visible while narrating the story. Only the picture cards are used to narrate the story, and listeners can only listen to the storyteller's tones or voice. Mukashi, Mukashi. These are the wooden clappers a storyteller uses before he or she starts the stories. These are called as Yoshigi, and we always begin the story with this is called as Butai, the box which stores all the picture cards. So let the magic begin. So the first picture that you can see is generally a curtain card. Just the way as the curtains raise in a theatre. So let's listen to the story. Dun dun dun! So this is the story of two friends, a giraffe and a squirrel who lived in the jungle. And yes, what do they say? We are different. These pictures have been illustrated by Garima Goyal. In a deep, dense forest lived Lambo Giraffe with his friend Naughty Squirrel. They were childhood friends. They had grown together. They had loved each other for a long, long time. Their families were also friends. And as they grew up, they loved to talk to each other. And Naughty, as you know, the squirrels can climb the trees very fast. And Naughty's favorite pastime was she used to jump on his head and slide down his back. So she used to jump on his head and slide down his back saying, "Wee!" And she used to sit here and both of them started walking to the jungle. Naughty always knew which were the freshest of the trees, which were the freshest of the fruits, and she used to guide Lambo to take her to the trees which had new fruits on them and nuts on them. She used to guide Lambo to reach a beautiful clearing, and she used to climb on the trees and the branches, and she used to feed Lambo with fresh green tender leaves and twigs and yummy yummy berries. They loved doing it. This was their routine. One day there was a new member in the jungle, and it was the Mac, the squirrel. Now Mac the squirrel was new to the jungle, and he did not know much about Naughty and Giraffe. So he found it very funny and unusual for both of them to be friends. One day, while both of them were having fun and Naughty was feeding Lambu with fresh, tender, juicy leaves, Mac the squirrel started laughing loudly. It did not bother Lambu, but definitely it bothered Naughty. After some time, when Lambu went back to his home, Naughty decided to talk to this new squirrel. Both of them started plucking nuts from the trees and eating them. While eating the nuts, Naughty asked Mac, "Hey, what's your name?" And Mac said, "Well, I am Mac the squirrel." "Hey, I haven't seen you earlier." Yeah. I have recently come to this jungle." Naughty wanted to ask what was there to laugh for him when he saw Naughty and Lambu together. Naughty asked, "By the way, what made you laugh so loudly when I was with Lambu?" And Mac the squirrel again started laughing. "How can you be friends with that Lambu giraffe? Both of you are so different. How can you be happy with him?" And this was something unusual. Mac the squirrel said again, "We should be friends with the people like us. He's so different from you." And saying this, it ran away, disappeared on the tree. This made Naughty think and think and think. Naughty started thinking, and the more it thought, the more sad Naughty became. She started avoiding Lambu, and Lambu could notice this. One fine day, Lambu comes and talks to Naughty. "Hey, Naughty, I have been noticing that you have been avoiding me." No, this is not the case," said Naughty. "Obviously, you are not sliding on my neck, you are not saying wee, and I can see you are not having a ride with me also. What makes you feel so bad?" Naughty preferred to be quiet. Sensing her quietness and awkwardness, Lambu said, "Well, Naughty, I cannot force you to be my friend, but let's go for a ride. Maybe this can be your last ride that you have on my neck. Would you like to come?" And Naughty could not resist it. Naughty sat on Lambu's neck and they started wandering in the jungle like old times. And Lambu took Naughty to the center of the forest where there was a lake. And there they saw Jumba elephant playing in water. Jumba elephant used to collect a lot of water in its trunk and just sprinkle it. And what was more amazing was Gappu monkey sitting on Jumpa's back. And Gappu was having his bath. And seeing this, Lambu said, "Look, Naughty, whenever Gappu wants to take a bath, he always sits on Jumba's back and Jumba gives him a bath. Look, they both are so different, yet they are enjoying each other's company." Naughty preferred to be quiet and they continued to explore the jungle. The next station was when they reached a place which had a lot of trees. Those trees were full of bird nests and colorful birds. And below the tree, one could see colorful flowers. Colorful birds, colorful flowers, colorful butterflies. The butterflies sucked nectar from the flowers. They hopped from one flower to the other. The birds chirped with each other. They talked to each other. The cool breeze and the chirping of the birds it made Naughty realize her mistake. It looked here and there, such peaceful, happy environment. And Naughty climbed the tree again and it slid down Lambu's neck. Whee! And it said, I'm sorry, Lambu. I realize that though we do not look like each other, we like each other. And this is what makes us the best of the friends. And saying this, Naughty again climbed the branch of the tree and jumped on Lambu's head and slid down again. Whee! And that was Naughty and Lambu being friends with so many other different animals in the jungle. I hope you liked this narration. Thank you. Have a nice day. Namaskar.